After 2 big storms in the Northeast, there's no better time to plan your next getaway. Join us for the latest episode of New England Ski Journal as we travel to Loon Mountain in New Hampshire, just 2 hours from Boston.
We are in the gondola right now. The gondola is kind of the spiritual center of Loon Mountain. It's been in place since we opened in 1966. The gondola itself was replaced in 1989, but it's been kind of consistent for those 50 years. This is actually our 50th anniversary season. We're pretty excited about that. I'll just talk a little bit about Loon. We have 61 trails, 2,100 feet of vertical. We're located an easy 2-hour drive from Boston. Super accessible, super fun place. We have terrain for skiers and riders of all abilities. We have 6 terrain parks. We're known for our terrain parks, from beginner parks all the way up to our mile-long Loon Mountain Park with huge features, super pipe, wall ride. We have something for everybody. Loon Mountain Resort was founded in December of 1966 by former New Hampshire Governor Sherman Adams. Sherman Adams, in addition to being governor of New Hampshire, was chief of staff to President Dwight Eisenhower. And when he left politics, he came back up to New Hampshire. And when he came back, he realized that the timber industry, which had kept the region going for nearly a century, was declining. When that happened, he realized something needed to be done, and he began searching the mountains for a suitable place for a ski area. And he found just the right spot about a couple miles from his own house, and that became Loon Mountain. And in the 50 years since, it's grown by leaps and bounds to what it is today, which is a great family resort, one of the biggest mountains in New Hampshire. Loon Mountain is made up of 3 peaks. So the main peak is Loon Peak, which is where we're going now in the gondola. We also have North Peak, which has a lot of great expert terrain. And South Peak, it's our newer mountain, has a lot of great intermediate cruisers, and also our double black diamond ripsaw, which has a great pitch to it. It's really challenging. No matter what level of skier or rider you are, you'll find plenty of fun terrain here. So on a clear day when it's not snowing, you would see a beautiful view behind me of the Franconia Range and also Mount Washington. I bring that up because we also offer scenic gondola rides. If you don't ski, come on up, you can ride the gondola, have lunch at the Summit Cafe. We also offer scenic gondola rides from pretty much Memorial Day to Columbus Day. So come up here in the summer, spring, fall, beautiful foliage. I definitely recommend a visit to the top of the mountain, no matter what time of year. We are riding the North Peak Express Quad. I can't think of a better place to be on a powder day like today than right here. This goes to the highest point in the resort, just above 3,000 feet. Plenty of expert terrain. On powder day, people flock here. Lots of ungroomed trails, lots of woods trails. It's just a ton of fun. And when you're done, if you want to take a break, you go to the Camp 3 Lodge at the base of the lift. Tons of good food. My favorite is the pulled pork sandwich. I've had a few of those. They're delicious. We are standing at the top of North Peak at the intersection of Upper Walking Boss and Upper Flume. If you come to Loon, you've got to come up here. Upper Walking Boss is one of the iconic trails here. Incredible views of the White Mountains. It's named after our founder, Sherman Adams. He started his career as a walking boss for the lumber companies here in the White Mountains. He basically ran all of the lumber camps and the lumberjacks. So that's a pretty cool little piece of history. Here at Loon, when it doesn't snow, we have an expansive snowmaking system that covers 99% of our trails. So no matter what the weather is in Boston, south of us, chances are we've been making snow or we are making snow. Our season lasts from mid-November to mid-April because of our hard-working snowmakers. This right here is a high-efficiency, low-energy HKD tower gun. It makes a ton of snow very efficiently. We have these on a lot of our trails, and it really allows us to open up a lot of terrain very quickly, and it helps us recover from spells of mild weather that may happen from time to time. So no matter what the weather's been like, we're able to keep conditions in top form.
One of the things that makes Summit Ski and Snowboard so unique is our service center. Everything that we do here is completely electronic, completely digital, up-to-date, calibrated to the nines. From the moment you check in on our computer system with all of your information till the time you leave, we can track everything throughout the process in our shop and make sure that your experience is dialed in to a T. So from the time you come in as a customer and you get into our system through check-in, and you go through the binding calibration process, you go through the ski tuning process, and then the time where you sign out with your equipment, we have everything digitized and we know exactly where you are throughout the process at any given time. So here at Summit Ski and Snowboard, we have a state-of-the-art binding calibration system. It's updated constantly, and with it, regardless of how your bindings are supposedly to be set, we make sure that they're calibrated to function correctly. From twisting to the left, twisting to the right, and releasing up and out of the heel, we're certain that when your bindings go out of here, they've been dialed in exactly to manufacturer's spec and everything's working the way it's supposed to. If they don't work on our system, it doesn't work for you on the hill, we don't let it out of here. Having the right machinery in your shop is one thing, but knowing how to use machines is something altogether different. Our service manager has been tuning skis all the way up to the U.S. ski team and has been doing this for 30 years. If we can't get it right, it's not going to happen right anywhere else. Trust me on that one. From ski racing to recreational skiers and everybody in between, we're going to have you out on the hill with the best possible experience time after time, consistently.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
What does the Learning to Ski crowd, family crowd, fearless conquer the mountain thrill seeker crowd, cozy sleigh ride, Nordic, ooh, ah, relax by the fire crowd have in common? Waterville Valley Resort. Have it all.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
If you ski or ride, you already know how much fun it is.
So why not share it with a friend this winter?
Yeah.
Check out our BFF package.
Let's bring a friend for fun.
It includes a lift ticket for you and a lift lesson and rental for your friend. Really inexpensive.
This is such a great sport. If you really like your friend, bring them up here so they can learn how to ski or ride.
Let our ski school teach them well. You enjoy the mountain.
For rates and info, go to wachisa.com. Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
Been doing this for about 2 hours.
Join us for an all-new season of New England Ski Journal, only on Comcast Sportsnet New England. We'll preview the best places to ski, ride, dine, and relax. And don't miss the gear segment, presented by Summit Ski and Snowboard. Visit skijournal.com for dates and times.
Sup?
Just hanging.
I hear they've got great ski deals here at the Woodstock Inn.
The best in the White Mountains. The weekday B&S ski deal starts at $87 for a ski pass and a night's stay.
Breakfast included.
And look around. There's 4 world-class ski hills within 40 minutes of here.
It's enough to make you lose your head.
Oh dear.
The Woodstock Inn.
Feel free to be.
So in the terrain parks at Loon, we try to do a really good job of working on progression of things. We start with our Riglet Park for very beginners. I think it's like 6 to 8 years old. Then we move up to Burton Progression Park,
little sister park, our 2 small parks, springboard medium, LMP large. We got a wide variation of features, from snow features to all sorts of creative jib features, beginner jib features, up to expert. We got 8-foot quarter pipes, 18-foot quarter pipes, hips. So our photo-ready standard of features is, it just makes the park look awesome. Like when you come through, it's like everything's sculpted perfectly. I feel like we're a bunch of artists out there with rakes just trying to make everything perfect. And when it looks nice, it rides nice, and it's less you got to think about as you're going into it. You have more time to think of the maneuver you're going to try, and less time of like, oh, that takeoff looks kind of sketchy. I don't know about that. Working in the park's really fun. It's awesome getting the opportunity to work in a field that you just love it. Like every day you show up, and it's a grueling task sometimes shoveling the snow. Like today with the nor'easter, the guys are out shoveling all day, but they get turns in between and smiles are on their faces. The park builds, it's a long day digging holes, setting rails, building jumps and whatnot. But it's great, you know, you're always thinking creatively of what can we do next? What can we do differently? How can we make this better? How can it ride better? And then at the end of the day, you're building it for you and your friends and our guests to just come and have a blast.
If you're in the mood for something different, check out the Adventure Center. Whether you want to climb, snowshoe, or cross-country ski, this is the place to be.
So the activities that we have here, we have zip lining, we have an ice skating rink, we do cross-country skiing, we have snowshoes, both rentals and guided tours. The different tours, we have a base tour where we take you out onto our Nordic trails. It's about a 2-mile long loop. Then we have the summit tour, which is very nice. We bring you up the gondola to the top of the mountain, bring you out to Loon Pond, walk you around that, and then walk you down the mountain. So, we have about 6 miles worth of trails out there. The base loop is about 2 miles long. There's very little elevation change on that loop, so for beginners, it's a great trail network. From there, you can branch off into our upper loops, which from trailhead to the top is about an 800-foot gain. So if you're really looking to get a little bit of a challenge in, those are perfect for that. So the Adventure Center, we're right here at the mountain. We're located right next to the Octagon Lodge. It's about a 1-minute walk from the gondola. So it's very accessible to people.
Are you ready to kick back and relax after a fun day on the mountain? Stop by the Paul Bunyan Room, where the après party is just getting started.
We are standing out on the deck of the legendary Paul Bunyan Room here at Loon. It is said to be the birthplace of après ski here at the mountain. You'll find a great selection of beers here at the Paul Bunyan Room, ranging from some really great microbrews from New England and across the region. Also, we've got some great entertainment here happening at the Paul Bunyan Room. You know, après ski is a great time to come here, have a few drinks, and listen to some great live music. And then we also have a concert series that happens on Saturday nights here. It's called Bunyan's Legendary Nights. So another special part of the Bunyan Room is the people, and with that comes the famous Mug Club. You'll see when you walk in the Bunyan Room, there's over 600 glass mugs hanging from the rafters, and those are all our loyal patrons that vie for those mugs each and every year at opening day. So, you know, the Mug Club is definitely a special part of the Bunyan Room.
Located just minutes by private shuttle from all the great skiing and riding at Loon Mountain is the luxurious Riverwalk Resort. Here you'll find welcoming accommodations, an on-site winery and restaurant, and all the amenities to make your stay complete. This grand destination experience in the heart of the White Mountains is open year-round and offers nightly rentals and ownership opportunities.
At the end of the day, when we bring them back from Loon Mountain, they come back a little tired, but we rejuvenate them. Families here create a lot of memories and what we call togethering as a family, and they can come into the resort if they don't want to have a spa treatment right before dinner in our new La Vista restaurant. They can go down to our wine tasting room at Seven Birches Winery and meet the winemaker and have a taste of the wine. There's some people that just like to go down to the outdoor pool, the outdoor hot tub, and some people just relax in the hot tub and watch the skaters go by all night, because we have an ice skating rink that wraps around the outdoor pool. It's amazing. So they have a choice of things to do here at Riverwalk at the end of the day. The best part about our family staying here at Riverwalk is that 2 or 3 families can enjoy a very spacious suite. So in other words, they're large enough to accommodate 3 generations of the family. It's a phrase that I love to call togethering. And that's what it's all about nowadays. And that's how we create memories here at Loon Mountain. The suites themselves have full state-of-the-art kitchens with high-end appliances, granite countertops. You're going to find it a little bit different where we have 2 color different type cabinets in the kitchens, and everybody looks at that at awe. We have fireplaces and leather sofas, and every suite has 1, 2, or 3 balconies overlooking the mountains and the ski trails. To the back of the building, in the front of the building, you see the activity in the town in the evening, and cars and lights and church steeples, and there's a mountain range all around us, so it's amazing.
Ownership here, there's different ways that people decide that they want to take Riverwalk with them as an ownership portion. So we have people that come here and they may stay as part of their ownership every 6 weeks. They enjoy the 1, 2, or 3 bedroom condo. They can choose to also enjoy for a season, or if they decide, they can opt to own this 52 weeks a year and enjoy this obviously year round with their family friends.
Join us for an all-new season of New England Ski Journal, only on Comcast Sportsnet New England. We'll preview the best places to ski, ride, dine, and relax. And don't miss the gear segment, presented by Summit Ski and Snowboard. Visit skijournal.com for dates and times.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
If you ski or ride, you already know how much fun it is.
So why not share it with a friend this winter?
Yeah.
Check out our BFF package.
Let's bring a friend for fun.
It includes a lift ticket for you and a lift lesson and rental for your friend. Really inexpensive.
This is such a great sport. If you really like your friend, bring them up here so they can learn how to ski or ride.
Let our ski school teach them well. You enjoy the mountain.
For rates and info, go to wachisi.com. Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
Been doing this for about 2 hours.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
Sup?
Just hanging.
I hear they've got great ski deals here at the Woodstock Inn.
The best in the White Mountains. The weekday B&B ski deal starts at $87 for a ski pass and a night stay.
Breakfast included.
And look around. There's 4 world-class ski hills within 40 minutes of here.
It's enough to make you lose your head.
Oh dear.
The Woodstock Inn.
Feel free to be.
What does the learning to ski crowd, family crowd, fearless conquer the mountain thrill seeker crowd, cozy sleigh ride, Nordic, relax by the fire crowd have in common? Waterville Valley Resort. Have it all.
What's a ski vacation without a trip to the spa? Visit Solstice North, located inside the Riverwalk Resort at Loon Mountain.
Solstice North is a full-service day spa. We offer massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. Our most popular services are the couples massage, of course, our champagne facial, which is a wonderful oxygen facial with a back scrub and back massage, and our Riverstone pedicures, a pedicure with a massage of your knee to your foot with heated Riverstones. Our Riverstone pedicure is our signature pedicure, and it includes a massage from your knees to your toes with heated Riverstones. It's amazing. Well, all of our massages are customized to what the client needs, and they come in 30, 60, or 90-minute, and we have them available in single rooms or in our beautiful couples massage room.
Whether you're looking for wine tasting or the perfect New Hampshire keepsake to take home, visit the Seven Birches Winery and Tasting Room. It's located right inside Riverwalk Resort.
So Seven Birches Winery was founded in 2010. We started at Windy Ridge Orchard, which is 30 miles west of Lincoln in the town of North Haverhill. And we've moved to the Riverwalk Resort at Loon Mountain in the summer of 2016, where we've produced our first round of wines here from grapes from around the world. So we're happy to say that although the grapes are from around the world, the wine in our bottles is pure New Hampshire. Many people ask, can you actually make a good wine in New Hampshire? And I say that we're making them from the same grapes the wineries in California are making them from. So the answer is yes. And some of the wines that we're making right here will rival some of those that you'll find across the nation and around the world. And people come to our tasting room, which offers full flight tasting of our wines every day of the week. And you can try a variety of the different wines that we're making, handcrafting right here at Riverwalk Resort. So we're able to make 2 batches of grape wines a year. We have a fall harvest, and grapes come from California. And then in the spring, we harvest grapes in South America. And then in between, we're able to make some fruit wines from things like apples and blueberries and strawberries. So it's a nice round cadre of wines that we have both for tasting and for sale right here in our tasting room and gift shop at Riverwalk Resort.
Also located inside Riverwalk Resort is La Vista Italian Cuisine. Check out their impressive menu, including wood oven pizzas. And don't miss out on the extensive wine list, along with flights of scotch and bourbon.
So our new restaurant is located in the Riverwalk Resort Hotel in Lincoln, New Hampshire. We are trying to do something a little bit different here in Lincoln that no one else is doing. A little take on Italian cuisine. We have a nice wine list, and we offer premium bourbon and scotch flights. We're doing a great pizza in a wood-fired oven. My favorite dish is the ossobuco. We also have veal salt and bocca and delicious calamari. I would consider our restaurant to be upscale casual, so it's not fine dining. We're definitely accessible to everyone, even though we're located in this beautiful hotel. We're doing a creative take on Italian. So it's not American Italian, it's not classic Italian. It's our own interpretation of a few Italian classics. We just try to mix it up just a little bit, to make it fun. The portions are huge, and we have something for everybody. About a third of our menu is gluten-free. We bake all of our desserts, and we make our own pizza dough on property, all of our soups and sauces, and everything is made in-house.
Situated in the quaint town of Lincoln, New Hampshire, is the legendary Woodstock Inn and Brewery. If you're looking for a night on the town or overnight accommodations, the Woodstock Inn and Brewery is a favorite of locals and visitors alike.
I like to think that we are kind of the one-stop shop, post-skiing or for skiing. You know, we're an inn, bed and breakfast, we're a brewery, and we've got 2 restaurants on site as well. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we're the only place in the whole area that has live entertainment at night. Here on site, we actually have 2 brew houses. We've got our original 7-barrel brewery. We've also, as of 2013, built a production facility on site, a 30-barrel production facility. We do our own bottling here, our own canning as well, and it's kind of the epicenter for the Woodstock Inn Brewery brand. The biggest sellers right now are our Pig's Ear. That's been our staple since 1995, since we first built the brewery. But we got a lot of great beers coming out, like our Greeley Double IPA. We make a double version of the Pig's Ear Brown Ale. We've got the 4,000-foot IPA, and the Woodstock IPA has been a big hit recently. A lot of the citrus notes you get from those West Coast style flavors. Our menu is fairly diverse. Our family's done a lot of traveling, and we like to take some of the things we really enjoy and kind of make them and allow them to take on the station persona, so to speak, like escargot. We do a fun play on escargot with bacon and beer. We've got duck wings. If you haven't had a duck wing before, it'll change your life. All of our burger meat's from local farms, so the local cow eat the spent grain from our brewery as the byproduct of our brewing process, and we actually use that meat to serve with our burgers. So all of our burger meat's all local, and the difference in flavor is reflecting on the quality and locality of the stuff that we use here. So we've got 40 guest rooms here on site in 5 different buildings, and each building has its own unique character. Some are Victorian traditional bed and breakfast. Some are more of an Adirondack theme, all depending on what people want when they come here, kind of the ambiance that they're looking for.
Thanks for tuning into New England Ski Journal. We hope you enjoyed our trip to Loon Mountain.